Today we are looking at completing the square method. That is solving quadratic equation using completing the square method. I'm going to give you 4 major steps. If you watch this video to the end and apply these 4 major steps, you are going to see how simple and easy solving quadratic equation is by completing the square method. Okay, let's go right into the video. And these 4 major steps, I'm going to break it down into what I call MHSA. This MHSA, apply it step by step. You're going to solve the problem on quadratic equation using completing the square method with ease. Okay, let's get right into the video now. If you're given this equation, this quadratic equation, 2x squared minus 5x minus 3 equals 0, to solve it by completing the square method. Okay, before I start solving, let me remind you that the general form of a quadratic equation is given as this: ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where c is the constant, b is the coefficient of x, and a is the coefficient of x squared. If you have a number 2x, the number in front of it is called the coefficient of that letter. If you have something like 2x, 2 is the coefficient of x. So let's solve this. 2x squared minus 5x minus 3 is equal to 0 using completing the square method. And note that it is called quadratic equation because the highest power of the unknown, which is x, is 2. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, and so forth. Those ones are called polynomials. But once the highest power of the unknown is 2, is a quadratic equation. To solve this problem, let's apply what I call MHSA to solve this problem. M is move. We are going to move this constant to the other side so that we'll have 2x squared minus 5x is equal to 3. That's the first step. M, move. Move the constant minus 3 to the other side of the equation. After M, we'll still use M again. And the second M in the MHSA step is that after moving the constant to the other side of the equation, remember it was minus 3. When it moved, it became 3. Now we are going to make the coefficient of x squared to be 1. What I mean is that this coefficient of x squared, divide it by 2. Divide all through by 2. Divide everything by 2. If the number here is 3, divide everything by 3. If the coefficient of x squared is 4, divide all through by 4. The rule is that the coefficient of x squared, that is the number in front of x squared, that's why we are dividing by 2. So if there is any number here that is not, if there is any number here from 2 upwards, divide it by that number. Divide all through by that number. So let's divide all through so that our equation will become x squared minus 5 over 2x is equal to 3 over 2. So let's continue. We have applied M. The first M, move. The second M, the next step is H. We are done with M. The next step is H. H is for half the coefficient of x. Identify the coefficient of x, which is minus 5 over 2. Please, any sign in front of it should be carried along. Any sign. If it's plus, then it's plus 5 over 2. But now it's minus. Carry the sign in front of it along. Okay, half the coefficient of x, that's minus 5 over 2. Remember, half is divided by 2, which, since you're dividing by 2, that will be times 1 over 2. And it's going to give us minus 5 over 4. So this is, we are done with h now, which is half the coefficient of x. Third step, x is to square 8. We know we have halved it, that's divided it by 2, which is multiplying by 1 over 2. We got this. So we are going to square it. Then after squaring it, the last step is to add. We are going to add minus 5 over 4 squared to both sides of the equation. After adding it, the next thing is to pick the ones that have square, that's x and minus 5 over 4. Then put the square. Ignore the one at the center, because once you expand this, you're going to get back this equation. So pick x square, pick 1x, and then pick one of this, and then equate it to 3 over 2 plus minus 5 squared will give us 25 over 4 squared will give us 16. Solving further, let's solve this side first. Okay, so x minus 5 over 4 all squared will be equal to, let's take the LCM to be 16. 2 in 16 will give us 8. 8 times 3 will give us 24. 16 in 16 will give us 1. 1 times 25 will give us 25. So that will give us 49 over 16. Okay, let's solve further. Then x minus 5 over 4 is equal to, if we want to remove the square, it's going to be plus and minus square root of 49 over 16, which is 7 over 4. Okay, then x is equal to, let's move this crossing to the other side of the equation, will be 5 over 4 plus or minus 7 over 4. Remember, it's a quadratic equation. We are going to have two answers. If the first one is 5 over 4 plus 7 over 4, the final answer will be 12 over 4, which will give us 3. That's for the first answer. Remember, quadratic equation must have two values of x, two answers, because the highest power of the unknown is 2. So I've gotten the first one. Let's get the second one. We've gotten the one for plus. Now when is minus 2 over 4, which we can solve down to get 1 over 2. So our two answers, x is equal to 3 or 1 over 2. Please like this video, and I want you to solve this and drop your answer in the comment section. Solve this one I'm going to write down, and drop your answer in the comment section. Okay, attempt this and drop your answer in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. Please like this video and hit the subscribe button. Watch out for more videos. Thank you.